record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the...
Hello everyone and welcome back to another custom wave review. This is the Bottom Bag Diecast Wave 5? 6? Which one are we on? We're on 5 or 6. I don't remember. But if you don't know what Bottom Bag Diecast is, you're probably super confused. Well, let me tell you just real quick. You know how Lionel does their waves of authentics? I kind of do the same thing, but instead of cars, you know, that I made fully, they're just customs that, you know, kind of what Lionel's already made, but what they won't make into a official diecast, I just kind of make myself and basically kind of throw them up for whoever wants them, really. That gives me the opportunity to make the cars I want and not keep them if I don't want them. So, I don't remember what wave this is. This is another race version wave. I don't know if it's wave, again, 4 or 5 or whatever, but it's a pretty good one. I've got some customs that I've been wanting to finally show off for quite some time. This first car here is actually not a car, it's a truck. So how we're going to start off is some cars are Gold Series, some are Authentics, and some don't have boxes at all. So I'm going to start with the ones who don't have boxes, move to the Gold Series, and then go to Authentics. So here is the first truck of the wave. This is a very, very terrible crash, but I mean, the driver was okay, so, you know, no injuries or anything. Johnny Sauter in the 2021, I almost said Coke 600, that's not what that is. The Charlotte race, which is the same weekend as the Coke 600, this was the truck that he crashed in, because the 14 truck was in the wall, and I think it was Drew Dollar, maybe, was very close to Sauter, and I think Dollar moved down and clipped Sauter, and it just, like, they ran into the 14 truck, and it destroyed his truck. I mean, it was gone. I will throw a reference picture of the crash right here. I won't show a video for copyright reasons, but I will show just a picture of the passenger side, because that's really what was, like, destroyed. So there is no like splitter or anything, and this side is completely toast. I mean, there is nothing, there's no wheels or anything on this side, there is no door, panels, nothing. It's just all roll cage, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all I got for the side because that's all it was. So I decided to make this just because I kind of wanted to. I did not make the template, in all honesty. I don't know where it came from. I'm sure I just found it somewhere. I made it quite some time ago, so I don't really remember, you know, who I got it from or just, you know, whatever. So I apologize for not being able to give credit to any maker of the template. Again, I'm not sure who did it, but just, you know, just throwing that out there. I did not make the template. I just made the car, or the truck, I guess. So yeah, that's the first one coming off pretty strong. Yeah, this one, I wasn't too happy about it because, like an idiot, I used silver for the base coat instead of gray. Not too sure why I did that, but it wasn't very accurate, so this is kind of spotty, and you can see the difference with the silver and the gray. So, I mean, I'm not too proud of that, but, you know, it's just, it happens, I guess. You know, I will just learn for next time, I guess, because I'm normally pretty decent with color matching the cars. This one was not a good example. I don't know why I thought for a second my computer printer could print freaking silver, but, you know, whatever. So yeah, there's the first out of this custom raced version wave. Now again, this is a raced version. This is not a race win, just a race version. There is no wins in this. I have a different wave for those. I have the race win waves for a reason, so they are separated. The next one is one I also don't know the template person. I don't know who made it, but I do know I made it a while back, and I just kind of forgot all, you know, all like information about it. But this is a Jeffrey Earnhardt in the number 3 Forever Lawn. This is the Talladega raced version. Now, this is not the one Lionel made. Now, you may be thinking, well, why did you not use the Lionel edition? Honestly, I made this before Lionel even like actually put out the car. I thought for sure this was going to get canceled, and I didn't remember it, like, seeing that it made MOQ, so I just went ahead and did it and turned it into a race version. And yeah, so if I knew Lionel was going to actually make this car before I made the car, I would have waited for Lionel's version of the car and then turned that into the race version for Talladega. This one's not really raced up by any means. I believe he did finish second in this race. It would have been awesome if he got the win, but obviously that didn't happen, so this is kind of all we have for now. So moving on to the Gold Series cars. I also had to turn on my fan, so I hope that's not too annoying. But it's getting hot, so I gotta do something about it. So, this is also another Talladega raced version. This is Joe Logano. This is the 2021 edition where he actually flipped in the race. So that happened. I do have a custom box for this, obviously. If I have a box, it will be customized. So there's Talladega on the roof, or on the hood. What in the world? On the top of the box, Jesus. Now, this is kind of outdated because this is paper. I don't use paper anymore. I do use decals for my boxes now. So it is not as good quality because it's not on the printer paper or on the... it's on the printer paper, not the decal paper, is why it's not as good as it is now. But I do have the race version logo there. I do have the Bottom Bag Diecast logo there as well. Of course, with Talladega on the top. Just to keep this video short, I'm not going to be taking them out of the box. It's just going to be a quick little 360. You can see the roof is dented, and it does have, you know, all the scrapes and stuff. And there's some over here too. There is some quarter panel damage on the back end. You can't see it because it's covered, but that is another one in this custom wave here. Oh, also, I forgot to show you the best part. Well, one of the best part. Before I switched to decal, so this one is kind of a little blurry. I apologize, but again, this is before I switched to decal. It does say Joe Logano, number 22, Talladega Race Version 2021 Mustang BBD Limited Edition. Of course, BBD stands for Bottom Bag Diecast. So instead of like just a limited edition, I put Bottom Bag Diecast Limited Edition. Just kind of make it a little more custom and a little more unique. So there's that one. Next up on the list is a... it's a Team Penske car. I kind of forgot entirely what I was going to say. But this is Ryan Blaney. This is the COTA raced version from 2021. I am not going to lie, I did use a 2020 diecast. Same with the Logano. I used a 2019 diecast. But everything's fixed. I did get everything right on there. This box is not very great. It is a little bubbly type, but I do have the COTA logo there. Again, it's not great because it's paper. Same thing with the race version and the Bottom Bag Diecast logo there. And then, of course, on the front end, it does say Ryan Blaney, number 12, COTA Raced Version 2021 Mustang, BBD Limited Edition, so that is still on the front. There's not a whole lot of damage to this other than the back end. So that's gone, and then part of the back bumper's gone, and that's also covered by a silver tape, like a bear bond they put on the car. I do have the windshield wiper for that. Of course, everything is detailed on the inside. Same thing with all these cars here, all these trucks and everything. Bottom is... I didn't even show you that. Look. The bottom's detailed. I completely forgot to show you guys. Bottom is detailed. It's always been detailed. So, yeah, they're all kind of, like, detailed the same other than the shell. The shell's always different. I do have the accurate wheels for the race. I have the white Goodyear lettering with the... not yellow rims, I'm sorry. the white rims. So it is also accurate in that case. I don't know if I reviewed any of these cars. I probably have. It may have been a while back. If I can, and if I can remember, I'll try to link every diecast review in the description if I've done one. I don't remember if I have or not, but if so, I'll try to leave a link. That way, in case you're curious. Also, something I do have to say. If you're wondering when these are going to be released, it's right now. As soon as this video drops, as soon as the video gets released, they are public on eBay. I got a link in the top of the description, so that will be your primary point. So, yeah, it's available right now. I forgot to say that in the beginning. I apologize for that, but they are available right this very second. Of course, while supplies last. So, the next one and the final one for the Gold Series is probably my favorite one, and I know I did a diecast review on this. But this is Tyler Reddick's. This is the 2021 Daytona race version, not the 500, but yeah, this bad boy is awesome. I'm actually really happy about this. I wish I kind of did the top a little better. It doesn't stretch out all the way. That is my bad. I could have fixed it. My lazy butt didn't. But it is still paper, so it's not perfect. It is Daytona, though. Race version, I could have color matched that a lot better. Cup Series and Bottom Bag Diecast. Oh, it's another thing. I forgot to add a Cup Series on these boxes. I guess I'll have to go ahead and fix that too. So, looks like I got a little bit of fixing to do on these boxes, and I do have this not replaced yet. I don't have it replaced, so I will have to fix that as well. Man, I thought I was done with these. I guess not. But window net's down, all that fun stuff. There is a patch of grass on the front of the car, a bunch of Barabon. The freaking steering wheel is on the roof. That's like my favorite part. The back end is dented in. The spoiler, okay, actually, no, I won't show you. I got a review on it. But the spoiler of this car is bent. It's dented, it's bent, it's curved. So if you want to go see the diecast review, I will have it in the description, because I know for a fact I did a diecast review on this car. Now, on to the bigger diecasts. These are going to be, of course, the Authentics. And we have 4 of those. We always have 9 cars. We have 3 Gold Series, 2 loose, so that's 5, and then 4 Authentics, that is 9. So, let's go ahead and get into it here. This is one I've already released before, but I'm going to be doing it again just because I had a spare. I actually saw this race in person. This is Earnhardt Jr.'s 2022 Martinsville race version. Now, I believe I have the Gold Series review of this car, but I do not have the Authentics, but it's pretty much the same. I know some of the detail will be slightly different, but it will be there nonetheless. So we do have the car here. Of course, we got the box with the custom Martinsville Speedway, Bottom Bag Diecast, race version logo, and Xfinity Series on the top there. I know the logos are kind of small. I'm still messing with the sizing for the logos. I am actually still very new to doing the custom boxes, so cut me some slack. I'm trying. So with these, you may be wondering, well, how do these look in the package if they're a card back and they can't reclose if you have them open? Well, however they are open, they are still pretty much impossible to get out of the box. If you just kind of shake it around, you can hang it up on your wall and it still hangs pretty nicely. There is no like really bends or anything. Of course, you can still see kind of where it separates, but I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay in there. So feel free to hang it up on your wall if you were to purchase it. Simple. I mean, pretty easy. Like nice little thing I like doing. Just kind of opening it just to where it will come back down. Don't open it too much or it'll come off. So just kind of open it until like right here. That way you can just barely get the car out and put it back in the box. So there's the Junior Hellman's ride for Martinsville. As I drop one of the products. Oh no. Blaney, no, I'm sorry. I know you're already beat up enough, but I apologize. Okay. In all seriousness, let's go ahead and get back to this. Next up on the list, I guess, for the Authentics is yet another COTA raced version. Something I gotta stop doing is having repeat tracks. I got good variety of the drivers, but the tracks are almost the same. Like, for example, in this wave, we're going to do a small spoiler. I have 3 Daytona cars, 2 Talladega cars, 2 COTA cars. So yeah, I have all different drivers, but still, it's I need to do a little better with my track, switching up and stuff. But here's the COTA race version for Harvick. Now, this is a little older because my window net is the old one I used to use. I don't use it anymore because I don't like the look of it. But I did upgrade. So we do have some damage here. These front fenders were completely taken off. This front splitter, gone. Of course, got some chewed up on the back end and all that fun stuff. Got some fuel spillage there. Got some tire markings. We do have the correct wheels with the white Goodyear lettering with the black rim. And then, of course, got the all the logos and stuff there. Mobile 1000 car. I love this paint scheme, actually. These are not very good in terms of color matching. It's kind of hard to match this color. But I got the COTA logo there. I had to make it like that because I had to cover up the 2021 wave probably shouldn't do that. Race version and a Bottom Bag Diecast. I hope I don't get sued by Lionel for doing this. If I do, I'll probably cry. Anyway, we do have these logos up here. But same thing for the Junior. It's not going anywhere. You can still take it out of the box, but it's not going to fall. So you should be completely fine to hang it up somewhere. Next up, these final two are Daytona cars. One's a road course and one's just the normal 500. So this is one I've actually made. This is probably, I think it was my first custom 164 in the Gen 7 era. It was for the Gold Series. Now this is a PTC car. I know, don't freaking hate me for it, but hopefully, I hope the race version is good enough for you to forgive me. But yeah, so this is going to be the first flip of the season. Harrison Burton in the number 21 Motocraft paint scheme, even though, I didn't change the sticker. I probably should have. But it was Dex Imaging. It was Motocraft and Dex Imaging. Both of these are Motocraft. I fixed it. Got the tire mark there, window net down. I used the old window net. There is no undercarriage detail on this one because they don't have undercarriage detail. Blackout tires. We do have the window banners and stuff. We do have the no gold number. Sadly, I know, but it's all I can do. I apologize. I've already made a Gold Series edition. So yeah, and of course you got the Daytona 500 logo, race version, and Bottom Bag Diecast up there. One more. I actually think this one's kind of sweet. Kyle Busch in the number 18 Interstate Batteries paint scheme. Very, very nice paint scheme. I do like it. I also actually just ordered the Ty Gibbs variant for 2023. But this is the Daytona Road Course. This is his aftermath. I do have the banners on there, painted interior, obviously. Got the donut mark there. That's even older of a window banner, or not window banner. I'm sorry, a window net. Burnt out tires, or not, just rubbed off tires. Detail underneath still. Got some Bear Bond on the hood there. One of them is even outlined in black because that's how it was on the car. Got the 18 up there, all that fun stuff. Fuel spillage, a little bit of race wear there. And then, of course, got the Daytona logo, race version logo, and the Bottom Bag Diecast logo. So, yeah, that'll pretty much do it for this custom wave. I will try to get a little bit of a regroup on these cars so you can see them a little better. So let's see if we can do that real quick. Here's all the diecast in the custom wave. Now, I am going to try to do back-to-back. So, maybe within the next couple days, I'll put out another wave. I'm not too sure as of right now. I'm going to try. Because I got plenty of customs. I got plenty of time to, well, not really. I gotta do as much as I can in order to save some money for Darlington. Because I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram. But I am officially going to Darlington, so going to try to save up for that. But yeah, so this is pretty much all we got in the wave. Again, I apologize for the repeat tracks. 2 COTA, 3 Daytona, and what was the other one? 2 Talladega? So yeah, I do apologize for that, but that is it for the wave. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and hopefully some of you can possibly enjoy these cars. But I will see you in the next video.
Everything that I ever worked for, I'ma keep on pushing till